Wow, Bitcoin is currently shattered past 2 lower highs over the past month, guys. Absolutely climbing. This is big for Bitcoin. Is this the break we've been waiting for, or is it a mega fake out? As we've been covering for the last few days, guys, Ethereum is absolutely exploding as well, and this most likely will continue throughout this entire cycle. Ethereum and Ethereum's ecosystem are going to have a huge impact on this cryptocurrency cycle over the next few years. This is just the beginning, guys. Absolutely very big. A coin that we've been charting for the past 3 weeks absolutely now is breaking out of this symmetrical triangle with the Bitcoin pairing, and we think it is just beginning. There's a lot of room to go. What is Bitcoin's target to the upside, guys? Because it may shock you. It's absolutely very big. And we'll take a look at what Bitcoin needs to do over the next 3 days to absolutely cement this very bullish pattern, guys. We need to see an increase in volume. Let's dig in. Wow, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to an extremely new episode. Bitcoin is finally breaking out, basically right on cue. Guys, anybody that says technical analysis does not work has not been paying attention, because this, so far, is exactly what you expect. So much consolidation, so much squeezing within the symmetrical triangle for the past 3 months, and we're finally now seeing a breakout. But more importantly, a lot of these coins paired with the Bitcoin pairing. A lot of you guys have been asking in the comments, why do you pair it with Bitcoin? We'll talk about why that's so important, especially if you are trading. You can find so many interesting patterns with the Bitcoin pairing, not just the USD pairing. In fact, in the future, maybe we'll only be using the Bitcoin pairing because USD might be flying out the window. Guys, huge, and it's not just Bitcoin today. We have alts that have been leading the way for the past few weeks, but now Ethereum specifically is breaking out of such a key area. So we really have to talk about that as well. So guys, huge. If you're new to the channel, make sure to leave your comment, like, subscribe below so you can enter to win this ledger. And as well, guys, huge update today under the active investments in T4, what I'm doing with my portfolio, specifically one coin, a micro cap coin with less than $20 million market cap that we're looking at, that has some insane development and insane partnerships behind it. So we covered that today in this active investment update. And guys, if you want to get in, 20% off with the coupon code PLATINUM at checkout. Okay, huge. Let's dive in. So let's actually start here with the coin market cap, because guys, you can get a very clear picture. Ethereum up 13%. Okay, Bitcoin only up 2, but breaking some key levels. It doesn't look like a lot, but what it's breaking right now is critical. And again, over the next few weeks, we expect a lot more upside, and specifically a very strong retest of 10K very soon, most likely. So let's actually jump into the Bitcoin charts. You can see if we hold above the 97 at the end of this week in just a few days, that's the most key level, because we have not broken above that since February. We have not concretely held above 9.7 since then. But guys, we're climbing right now, and this so far is looking very bullish. You want to keep calm, because again, this is still early on in the break, but we have shattered some very key levels. So if we go down to the daily chart, this was the weekly. If we go to the daily, you can see we broke the key level of 94.75, and we actually broke the key level of about 95.85. Okay, absolutely massive. Now we might end up coming down and testing this for support, like we've done with similar resistance for the past few days as we've been breaking out. Keep in mind, we've been breaking out, but there has been a few 4-hour consolidation candles you guys can see here. Okay, we break out to a key level, consolidate, find support, break out to the next key level, consolidate, find support. And again, we could be seeing the same exact thing. We could end up seeing actually a push in this one to at least 9,700. Currently, our highs, I'm filming this around 96.84. So we want to continue to see patterns like this, especially on the 4-hour. But guys, overall, looking extremely bullish. This is key because we're breaking out of this 3-month symmetrical triangle. And altcoins and crypto across the board has been going wild for the past few weeks. Ethereum leading the way. Now, I actually want to jump over, before we finish the Bitcoin and altcoin technical analysis, jump over to Ethereum. With the Bitcoin pairing here, guys, as we've been talking about for the past few days, breaking out of this is absolutely key on this ascending triangle for Ethereum, and that is exactly what we're getting. Currently, we're up at like 2.8 million Satoshis. It's absolutely huge, very impressive to see. And again, guys, Ethereum is only 2.8% of a Bitcoin, and we expect that number to change drastically. We expect Ethereum to take up much more market cap over this cycle, and especially Ethereum's ecosystem, which we've already seen with a lot of these DeFi coins and a lot of these altcoins as well. And I think it's a pattern that's going to continue to keep happening. So Ethereum breaking out, that's absolutely key. I think that was really the thing that triggered a lot of this. You guys can see up 13%. It started late last night, and over the last few days, it's been looking really good. A similar thing we're seeing here with DigiByte actually, and this is a coin we've been covering for over 3 weeks. Okay guys, you can see this clip back from July 13th of us talking about DigiByte and the consolidation here, and then pending breakout, which we're seeing now. Again, I think we're seeing just the beginning of this. I think there's a lot more room for DigiByte over this cycle, specifically over the next few months also. few months also. Guys, huge. So in the short term, we want to see 97, especially in the next 3 days, but we want to mainly continue to see this consolidation where we pump up, find support at the previous area of resistance and continuously do this gradually. This pump could get absolutely explosive, okay? This is just the beginning of this, in my opinion. If we actually zoom out, you guys, this has a lot of room, I think, above the 2150. One thing we also want to be careful about, though, is maybe the possibility of forming some head and shoulder. Again, this is kind of ugly, so I don't necessarily think this would happen, but we really want to make sure that we break at least above like 9.8 and specifically again around 10K on this run over the next few days. Okay, we don't want to stall out here. This has to be a true breakout over the next few days, otherwise it could get very bad. But ultimately, this looks very good. We have a lot of momentum swing to the upside. But again, guys, we need to be careful. We need to basically break 10K on this run. We need to break 10K and flip it to support on this run. And ideally, we want to get above, actually exactly 10K, because this 7-year support line, this blue line here, going back 7 years, we can zoom out and show you that a little bit. Okay, you can see it goes back really far. But basically, we want to reclaim that. We want that break to at least reclaim that. Ideally, we could see this break go to at least 10.5. But again, perfect breakout target. We need to be shattering 10K within the next few days here. So if a few days go by and we have not reclaimed 10K, guys, then this could turn actually a little short-term bearish. Ultimately, still bullish overall. We've talked about a lot of possibilities, especially we've even talked about the possibility of breaking out here and coming back down and actually testing it for support. And again, actually going back under 9K over the next few weeks, and why that could still be a very bullish scenario with that healthy pullback. Okay, guys, huge. Now, I actually want to jump into this article as well, but published by Omkar Godbole here on CoinDesk. 3 reasons Bitcoin will surpass 10K in the short term. So one is the return of volatility. You guys know the Bollinger Bands have absolutely been tightening. We've been covering that as well. You can see that here on Bitcoin's daily chart, on the BLX chart. Okay, looking very bullish so far. As well, institutional interest. You guys saw that news yesterday with cryptocurrency now definitely getting a huge boost from that. Banks in the US can now offer crypto custody services, regulator says, guys. This is absolutely huge. News coming out of the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, or the OCC, is letting all nationally chartered banks in the US provide custody service for crypto. Absolutely perfect timing for this breakout as well. And then risk on markets. Global stock markets are at 5-month highs, while the US dollar, a safe haven in times of crisis, is actually languishing near March lows. Okay, guys, so again, Bitcoin is just really in the public eye. I think this is absolutely going to continue. Look at this, guys. Bitcoin above 96. We see Chainlink back around to the $8 mark. Even XRP is pumping. Take a look at that. Guys, when XRP is pumping, you know daddy ain't dumping. But maybe it will. We could still get a slight pullback here. But guys, absolutely massive. We need to be testing and getting up to that 97 over the next 3 days specifically. It doesn't have to happen today, but momentum actually seems pretty strong right now. Absolutely very important. So guys, huge. We can come back with another update if anything else substantial would happen, but specifically be watching Ethereum with Bitcoin's pairing, be watching Bitcoin paired to USD, and then also these alts. And guys, as well, if you want to get the information on some of these much smaller alts that we're covering now in active investments, make sure to join T4. Today's update is out, guys. So as well, if you're in T4, definitely check out that update. And if you want 20% off T4, you can use the coupon code PLATINUM at checkout. A lot of you guys have been emailing me. I've been doing my best to get back as much as possible. And as well, I got a request to shout out Jonah Miso. Cheers, brother. Keep stacking that crypto. Wow. And as well, check out Syscoin, up absolutely massively ever since really the middle of July. Actually, only about a week and a half ago, up 400%, you guys. Okay. All-time highs were actually back here, well above 6.5 thousand Satoshis. And another coin we're still watching is ARK paired with the USD. Pairing here, actually really good. It looks like it's actually ready to break out. We think actually up to the $1.50 roughly level. It's currently only actually less than 50 cents. So there's still a lot of room with that. And ideally, guys, in terms of Bitcoin for a daily close, we want to get at least a close. This is pretty low, but at least above 93.50. We could end up coming back to test this 50-day moving average support. So if we get a move down here over the next 36, 48 hours, I wouldn't be panicking. It's totally fine. We've had a nice little run so far, but again, the momentum is really strong. This is such a key technical pattern that I think most likely we're going to actually be continuing to the upside. Awesome, guys. Absolutely huge. And as well, if you're interested in getting some of these cryptocurrencies, you and I both receive $50 free MCO when you sign up using my link below and you complete registration. So important, guys. Thanks so much for joining, and I'll see you in the next webisode. Peace.